So I got a veneration tool because I didn't want to get my hands dirty. I'm a country girl, and the ancestors provided me a digging spot, a digging tool. Yo, it's better than a hoe and a shovel. This is veneration. Why? Because do you people know what Memorial Day is? Memorial Day was when the colonizers, the white ones that came and stole all our shit from north, east, south, west of the Americas over here called North America. Look at that hole. Look at that hole. This is a great, this is a great, this is a great, this is a great divination for our ancestors today, because I ain't got time to play. And outside of doing this for my ancestors, I'm going to put a nigga with a fucked up ancestor in the hole because he hate his fucking mama. Because she pimped him out for a piece of shit. And he out here pimping and pandering at 67 trying to play me. And I've been fighting like a bitch for the last 2 weeks. Fighting! Bruises and black eyes and everything. But guess what? I don't give a fuck. I'm going to fight that nigga because I ain't going to the grave. But his mama can go to hell and stay there in purgatory. Because instead of her releasing herself and releasing him from her fucked up energies that she put him through, she got him out here pimping, pandering bitches. He don't want to give shit up, but he want me? Oh, no. Hold up. Wait a minute. So let me show you something. You know where TD Bank is on State Street? Any of y'all want to get a fresh bouquet for your flower desk if you work in business? It happened to be 6, 7 o'clock before you go to work. Just stop right in front of TD Bank on State Street. And there are 3 fucking rose bushes. You want me to prove it to you? I'm going to prove it to you. They got these kind of roses. They got these kind of buds. Wait, that's just the red ones and the pink ones. Look, I'm going to pull them all out. Look at this. You want some flowers for your desk? Go to TD Bank at the Old Wheelers. No, I'm going to pull them all out. Look at how good the ghetto is. See how good the ghetto is? This is venerating your ancestors. Your ancestors grow wild and free. Why these rose bushes been here since 1967, since I've been in Springfield? These bushes ain't died. This is no lie. I was 3 years old. My granddaddy planted a rose bush for me when I was born on August 12th on 1964. That's my affinity for roses. But look at here. You see all this shit right here? You can go to TD Bank, the corner of State and freaking, what is it, State and, I don't know what it is. But just pull over from AIC in front of TD Bank on the right side and go to the rose bushes. They got red, pink, and white ones. Do I got red, pink, and white? Red, pink, and white. Maybe I got some more in here that I'm missing. Hold on. I know I picked a lot. I'm venerating my ancestors. And I got some leaves. And I got some bark. Where my bark at? I know I got some bark. Oh, I got a piece of bark, tree bark. It's from here. I'm going to stab that down right here so I'll never forget my spot. Because I don't know where my other spot is. But I'm venerating my ancestors. So I went to the Elks Club after I did my retreat. Look, I did my holistic pedicure. Yeah, no ashy manicure. I did all that after I was with a man thinking I was coming home on Tuesday morning. And he messed up. But little did he know. Hold up, wait a minute. I don't trust nothing called swinging, ding-a-ling, and 2 balls. Yeah, there's a pause for a reason. Let me say it again. I trust nothing with a ding-a-ling and 2 balls. Another pause. Okay, let me say it again. I trust nothing with a ding-a-ling and 2 balls. So while I thought my plan A with him was supposed to be coming back home on Tuesday morning after 2, maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I still had my plan B. And I ended up doing my plan B at 11:30 yesterday. Oh, because he messed up on Saturday getting me on my day off, my extra day off, by the way. I got some greenery. I went to the Elks Club, and you got some fat Wassapalooza mixed use bitch. She looked like Play-Doh somebody threw down at the ground and didn't want again. I said it. I hate, you know what I hate? I hate that people look at me and see the reflection of what the fuck they want to be, but they're not. And it's their own causal situation that they look the fucking way that they do. Why? You don't have my genetics. You don't have my build. And first of all, if you did, you would do like me. I push away from the fucking table. I'm organic. I'm healthy. I'm natural. And I'm a hairy bitch. I've been known as a hairy bitch in Springfield all my life. Legs, facial hair, menopause. I don't give two fucks and don't care. But why would you bring your 8-year-old son to a fucking club? Not a cookout. At the Elks Club. And I roll up after the fact and see my brother-in-law that ain't my fucking brother-in-law, but he is my daughter's uncle from some shit that I cannot remember because he was a sperm donor. But I still love the dude that showed up for me in friendship called my brother-in-law to this day. And they're over here talking about everything about me, like riddling me up and down about how I look, because I don't look like I'm supposed to look at 60, sliding in 61. And I was trying to shut them down, and I get corrected by this bitch that looked like Play-Doh that somebody threw down, a 2-year-old, smashed it up and got mad because they couldn't pick it up off the fucking floor because it's stuck. No shape, no how, no nothing. But you got your whole 8-year-old fucking son in the fucking yard. Not at a family cookout. At a fucking club. You couldn't leave him in the fucking car right on the side from where you were, but you're going to check me about my mouth? Oompa loompa doopity doop. Bitches are stupid, but I ain't never brought my kids in no situation. I ain't never brought my kids in no fucking club. Because I had to show up and cook or do anything. If I was at a club and I had to bring my kids, guess where I'm not going to fucking be? Not at the fucking club. And I got a son who's 9 years older than my first daughter and 6 years older than my next daughter. I ain't never been a raggedy bitch out here. But you got this piece of shit, pale face, untanned, chalky, Play-Doh, throw down, the white color nobody want to play with on the fucking ground fucking with me. About my mouth when niggas are checking me on how I look, disrespecting me. And I'm shutting them down. But you got your whole 8-year-old son or nephew out here in the yard. Because you ain't got good sense, but I do. But I waited for them pinchos. Yeah, because I'm venerating my ancestors. So here the pincho package. My ancestors had to eat fucked up pork. Vinegared it, baking soda it, whatever. They used to go get the tree bark, the gum. They used to get, look right here. You peel this back. Between this and this, there's gum. You see that? That's gum. You see that? You see that soft shit right there? That's gum. See that? See that soft shit between the bark and the hard? That's gum. They would boil this shit down and boil the fucking pork. The innards, the nuts, the guts, the organs that the colonizer, you give them. The same colonizers that came and hijacked them and told them, if you help me fight the fucking wars up to 1812, because these white motherfuckers didn't know nothing about the land they did, and then they kept them enslaved over and over again. But my people kept going in it, waiting to advancement, but they got smarter. Eventually we got out of the trap. But we ain't in the trap. You know we ain't in the trap? Because it's pimping and pandering. You got mixed use coming up here trying to check an old bitch because I don't look like her fucking 350 pound all fall down 5-star, 5-star, all fall down. Y'all remember 5-star, the group from the 80s? This bitch looked like Play-Doh and nobody like white Play-Doh. They would take that shit, just smash it, and just leave it there because they didn't want to play with it. That's what this bitch looked like. But she brought her whole son or nephew, 8 years old, to a fucking club, telling people to check their mouth in the yard. Who the fuck got an issue? Bitch, me or you? But I'm just saying. But I'm venerating my ancestors. I wait for them pinchos because my ancestors, I don't eat pork on a regular. The man I've been with always serving up some fucking pork, but... And I love bacon. That's my Achilles heel. Okay. But look. I waited for them pinchos. Because I can't venerate my ancestors without soaking the water the world with, first of all, they need water. They need water because they didn't have nothing else. So first, I offer to my ancestors. This is my veneration. It is real. Call me voodoo witch. Call me whatever the fuck you want. Facebook or YouTube. I don't give a fuck. But I'm going to soak the ground. I'm offering my ancestors water in the mud. Yeah. I'm going to take the stick and I'm going to stir it up. Conjure. Conjure. Make sure my ancestors get the nourishment that they never had. They had nothing but water. Nothing but water. They had nothing but water. Nothing but water. Nothing but water. If they didn't have food, they had water. They had water. They had water. They had water. In the name of my ancestors, the Blanks, the Youngs, the Munns, the Grangers, the Lewises, the Roberts, the Clarks, the earth, they had water. And because the master was so good, the master was so good, he wanted to have a drunk slave at the same time. He didn't give them nothing but some corn liquor. But guess what I'm going to give them? Some Allen ginger brandy with some pineapple juice. Yeah, I'm going to put some of that sweetness on it. The sweet. So the master knew to keep the niggas drunk after he gave them water. I offer water as divination from my ancestors. And I'm going to take a swig. Mind me while I'm just trying to bring it down. I'm keeping it very fluid and liquid because this is the energy of my ancestors. Because this right here, what I'm doing, and I'm screwing it, it's the blood that pumps inside of me. It's the water that they had, and the colonizers kept them drunk. That's what y'all don't realize. They kept them drunk. Yeah, they did. They kept them inebriated to get what they wanted. But guess what? Now we got the pinchos. We got the pork. We got the bark. We got the bark. We got the bark and the sweet gum that they use to clean the pork from the trees. That they use this to clean the innards, the guts. They use the tree bark to make the meat safe because it was foreign. It wasn't foreign, but it was foreign at the same time because they didn't trust the white man. So they took extra precautionary measures. So they took the bark off of the trees and they boil the innards, the hoofs, the organs. Right. Don't mind mine. You see the flowers. I'm getting the pork. I'm getting the pork. Don't mind me. I'm getting the pork. I'm getting the pork. See the pincho? See the pincho, the pork. It's got peppers and onions. That's a good thing because we ate a lot of onions and green peppers where I came from. But before, I ain't going to show you what I'm going to do, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do at the same time. So watch me. Took a bite from my ancestors. That's good. It's pork, peppers and onions. I need to wear more. This is good. I don't eat pork. But this, I put down in the hole. down in the hole. Put it down in the hole. Yeah, it's in the hole. It look like dirt. But my ancestors understand. I'm venerating them on Memorial Day. I'm standing for how the colonizers tricked them and lied to them. And people forgot what Memorial Day was about. They got us referencing some white people at a gravesite. It's not what it's about. They promised our ancestors who knew the lay of the land. And they won them wars. And they still made them slaves again when they promised to free them. That's what this is about. So right now, the only thing I got left to offer is the green of a tree. The green of a tree. I ain't trying to get my hands messed up in the mud because I ain't got no gloves. Look at what I'm going to do. I'm creative. I remember to stop and get some leaves. Ain't nobody going to fuck with my ancestors. The ones that made the bay for me. And I'm a weirdo out here. I came with a t-shirt saying, just say no to fucking bullshit and weirdos. Because I'm weird because I venerate and remember my ancestors. And people call me weird for doing that. But I'm going to make them a pretty little pot. I'm going to be creative. Look at this. I'm going to make them a flower bowl. Because they are so special to me. From my granny to my great-great-great, I put the bark of the sweet gum, the separation of the bark and the thing that's plentiful. I put it in the middle. Sweet gum. That's called sweet gum. And then I take the ghetto flowers. I'm telling y'all, if y'all want flowers for y'all desk, stop at the left side, the right side, in front of TD Bank. There is a pink bush, a red bush, and a white bush. And I got them right here. So I'm make a veneration bowl for my ancestors. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can call me crazy. I love my ancestors. Fuck y'all. Y'all ain't got shit on my ancestors. Cause I rather love the dead that walked before me than some of y'all motherfuckers out here that ain't got no love for me. Saying y'all love me. I do everything for y'all. And y'all forget about me. And all the shit I did for y'all. But it don't matter. I don't fucking care. Aloha. And I ain't fucking, listen, I ain't fucking Hawaiian. I can aloha. But all these roses are free, complimentary for your desk. I go by there every day and get me some for my house. They ain't no lie. Free roses, y'all. Free roses, buds, everything. Don't tell no niggas though, because you never get flowers, because they be cheating, right? They be cheating. They would cheat on you. Look at this. Ain't this beautiful? All these are free roses from the ghetto bushes in the city of Springfield. Look at that bud. Ain't that bud pretty? Look at that bud. Ain't that bud pretty? Look at that. Look at that pink. Ain't that pretty? Look at this half closed. It's kind of half closed. I'm just gonna go put it down here. We got some more red. Where can I put red in? I think I'm gonna keep this from. No, I'm gonna keep this for my hair. See, I'm gonna keep this one for my hair tonight. It's closed. People call me crazy for what I'm doing right now. In the name of the Most High and those who came before me in my lineage, I do not have to call the name. I know my benevolent. I know my good with a clean and pure heart With a steadfast spirit of goodness and righteousness within ancestors, I call to this veneration for Memorial Day before me. Ancestors, you ain't never failed me. I keep this bud. I keep this bud and kiss your veneration table. I keep this bud as a kiss. I put it in the back of my hair right now. I wear it for you tonight. I wear it for you tonight. Y'all didn't die in vain. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? I'm speechless, so I gotta go. Peace out, y'all.